Hi, today we'll be talking about the Pardus P1 sensor. First of all, we have two sensors over here. One is the PIR sensor, which is the bigger dome kind of thing, and the other sensor is our LiDAR sensor. We of course have three LEDs of different colors, one laser pointer, and on the side we have two buttons and two ports. The P1 sensor has an inbuilt 6000 mAh battery, which is chargeable by any C-type cable. So it will take around 4 to 5 hours from zero to fully charge. So there is no indication while charging. So you can simply turn on the sensor and wait for the battery indication to come up. If all three lights are blinking, that means your P1 sensor is ready to go, ready to deploy on field and fully charged. If it is only red and yellow, that means it still has a week or so of battery left. And if it's red, then it means that immediate charging is required. The PIR sensor is basically a wide angle sensor which has a capability of detecting motion across 90 degrees from the sensor itself. So the special thing about this is that I personally use it in areas where I'm not very sure where the animal movement is from or coming from, and especially in watering hole areas or open field areas. So over there it really helps me a lot because I don't have to pinpoint it anywhere. I can just place it, set up the camera and just leave it alone. So the way it works is that for every motion detected, it will click 4 to 5 shots. If you want lower number of shots, you can decrease your shutter speed on the camera and it will automatically sense it and relay the information. So let's get to setting up the P1. So for our PIR mode, what we shall do is, this is the mode selector button and this is the on off button. So we'll switch the mode selector to the lowermost position, which is the double line position, and turn the on off switch to the single line. So as you can see, the LEDs are blinking. This is the battery indication, and the all three LEDs will blink twice to confirm that the PIR is now in action. So it will take between 0 to 30 seconds for the PIR sensor to warm up, get acclimatized to the general thermal temperatures around the area, so that the false triggering rate can fall much lower than that. And after this, you can connect your cameras through your cable from the port given here, and then happy triggering. The LiDAR sensor is our flagship sensor, which has a lightning fast trigger speed of less than 0.01 seconds. So what this basically helps you to do is get precise, very fast, lightning quick reflexes on your DSLR camera trap. So a special thing about this that we have done here is that you can set up a distance from the sensor. So between 0 to 8 meters, you can select a window of triggering. So if say you want to make sure you want to trigger only from 4 to 6 meters from the camera, you can simply program the sensor in such a way that it will only trigger in those areas itself. So that is what we are calling a trigger window. So other than a trigger window, if any motion is happening, it will not trigger at all. That means the triggering false rate will drop by 99%. So now let's discuss about how we'll start the triggering for the LiDAR process. So here you can select the mode to the highest position, the single line position, followed by the turn on button. So once it's turned on, the same sequence will resume, the 1, 2, 3 initiation, followed by the battery indication. And then once it's done, as you can see, the laser pointer will now start. The laser pointer is there basically to guide you on how to set the distances and where the sensor is looking at. So first of all, you will first set the maximum distance. So physically you will move at the maximum distance point, wait for the yellow LED to blink, and again you will come closer to the camera, to the sensor, and again you will mark the minimum distance. So once that is done, the triggering will begin immediately. Yeah, so the LiDAR will keep on triggering as long as there is any physical motion in the line of sight of the LiDAR.